He hadn't brushed his teeth in 20 years. 2 decades. When the cameras finally peered into his mouth, it wasn't just a mess. It was a war zone. 11 teeth had to come out. But what if you stopped brushing? What really happens when you abandon that simple, 2-minute ritual? And could something as basic as skipping brushing actually kill you? It starts subtle. You finish dinner, feel a little tired, and think, just tonight. You skip. No big deal, right? Wrong. That very night, a silent army starts multiplying in your mouth. Within hours, a sticky, colorless film called plaque begins to form on your teeth. You wake up, run your tongue over your teeth, and feel it. That fuzzy coating. It's a biofilm, a thriving colony of bacteria. By day 2, things get a little funkier. Your breath starts to turn. This isn't just morning breath anymore. It's the kind of sour, persistent odor that even a strong mint won't truly fix. The bacteria are feasting on leftover food particles, breaking them down, and churning out foul-smelling sulfur compounds. It's a party in your mouth, and you're the unwilling host. Hit day 3, and that fuzzy feeling is now a full-on slime. The plaque has thickened considerably. And here's where the real damage begins. These multiplying bacteria, especially types like Streptococcus mutans, produce acids. These acids attack your tooth enamel, slowly but surely stripping away its minerals. It's like a tiny, constant acid rain eroding the protective shell of your teeth. You're only a few days in, and already your mouth is a different place. But it gets worse. By the end of the first week, that soft plaque starts to harden. It turns into something called tartar, or calculus. This isn't something you can just brush away anymore. It's a rock-hard deposit that bonds to your enamel, especially near your gum line. Only a dentist with special tools can remove it. And as tartar builds up, it really irritates your gums. They start to look red, swollen, and can bleed easily when you eat or try to clean them. This is gingivitis, the first stage of gum disease. It's reversible at this point, but you're already on a slippery slope. Now, imagine a month has passed. 30 days without touching a toothbrush. That gingivitis, it's well established. Your gums are consistently red, swollen, and they bleed all the time. Your breath is a constant, unpleasant companion. And those acid attacks on your enamel, they've been happening relentlessly. You might even start to see small white spots on your teeth, a sign that the enamel is demineralizing, weakening. And here's a truly nasty surprise: cavities can begin to form in just a few weeks or months. Those tiny, microscopic holes will grow bigger, especially if you love sugary snacks. And once a cavity is a real hole, it can't heal itself. Ever. You're stuck with it until a dentist fills it. But the story doesn't end with a few fillings. Not even close. Let's fast forward to 6 months. Your gums are likely receding now, pulling away from your teeth. This creates little pockets where more food, plaque, and bacteria can hide. And these aren't just surface infections anymore. The inflammation has spread. This is the start of periodontitis, a more serious and irreversible form of gum disease. The bacteria, like Porphyromonas gingivalis, are now attacking the bone and tissues that hold your teeth in place. You're feeling pain now. A dull ache, sharp jolts when you bite down, or sensitivity to hot and cold. Your teeth might even start to feel a little loose. They don't have the strong support they used to. Eating is becoming a chore. What about a year? One whole year without brushing. Your mouth would be a disaster. Cavities would be rampant, some possibly reaching the soft inner pulp of your teeth where the nerves and blood vessels are. This would mean excruciating, throbbing pain. And those loose teeth? Some might have fallen out already. Abscesses are a serious risk now. These are painful pockets of pus that form due to infection, often at the tip of a tooth's root or in the gums. They can cause swelling in your face or jaw, fever, and make you feel generally sick. And here's the really scary part: if an abscess isn't treated, the infection can spread. It can go into your jawbone, your neck, even your brain. People have ended up in the hospital, or worse, from untreated dental infections. And that brings us back to our initial question. Could it actually kill you? Yes, it absolutely can. Over years, the chronic infection and inflammation from periodontitis don't stay contained in your mouth. The bacteria can enter your bloodstream. They travel throughout your body, causing widespread inflammation. This significantly increases your risk for a whole host of terrifying systemic health problems. Think heart disease, strokes, diabetes. These bacteria can harden arteries, make existing conditions harder to manage, and even increase your risk of respiratory infections like pneumonia. Some studies even link poor oral hygiene to an increased risk of dementia and certain cancers. The inflammation can affect brain cells, leading to cognitive decline. It's a chilling thought. Ignoring a 2-minute task twice a day could eventually lead to losing your mind, not just your teeth. Remember Jay, the guy who hadn't brushed in 20 years? He needed 11 teeth removed. But he was lucky. His underlying jawbone, by some miracle, was still strong enough for implants. Many aren't so fortunate. For them, years of neglect mean total tooth loss, severe bone destruction, and a lifetime of pain and health complications. So that little ritual, it's not just about a pretty smile. It's a daily battle you're fighting for your entire body. And every time you skip it, you're inviting the enemy in.